Welcome to Aquarium Dog. I'm from Queens, New York, but I've traveled around the world, and now I'm back home in the NYC. Well, actually, Suffolk County, Long Island. I got some real cool stuff for you. Subscribe, like, and comment. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hi, back in another video about fish, and we're talking about fish and dogs, and then taking you to places about fish and dogs, and that's it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the premiere episode of Aquarium Dog. I set up this channel to bring you some of the cool things that I experience on a day-to-day basis, and sometimes on a week-to-week basis, and sometimes on a bi-weekly basis. Point blank, I wanted to show you what I go through sometimes in terms of dogs, aquariums, fish, and other cool animals in between. I love all types of animals. Additionally, throughout this series, you get a chance to see some of the stuff that I'm going to be working on with my tank back here. It's a saltwater tank. It's a 65-gallon tank. Additionally, I'm going to be taking you to meet some of my friends. I think they're pretty cool, some of them. And you'll get a chance to see what fish go through from, let's say, from source all the way through to dinner plate, sometimes from source all the way through to aquarium. In this first episode, you'll get a chance to meet Anthony, James, and John at South Shore Tropicals, located in Lindenhurst, New York, on the south shore of Long Island in Suffolk County. If you ever get a chance, the guys there are really cool. They're very helpful, very knowledgeable. It's not a chain pet shop. It is a local shop. My favorite type of shop. So come on, let's take a ride on this first episode, and stay tuned for some additionally very cool stuff up and coming. You won't always see me with the beard. Sometimes I'll be shaved, sometimes I won't. But it's just me. That's my character. I work full time. I have a daughter. I'm raising her. And additionally, I love my animals. So come on, let's take a ride. Alright guys, so I'm here today at South Shore Tropicals. I'm over here with my uncle. I've been setting up his tank, and we're gonna go inside. I've been coming here to South Shore Tropicals for years, and I'm taking you on a little tiny road trip. As you can see, they sell reptiles, they sell pond supplies, bird supplies. Not only do they do that, but they have other small animals, cat supplies, dog food. Additionally, there's plenty of parking. There's parking in the rear. Alright guys, come inside with me. Let's check it out. Trying to set up my uncle's aquarium tank. We're gonna go meet these guys. Some really cool guys. If you ever need any help with anything, they're more than willing to help you out. What's up guys?
Hey, what's going on? How are you? Alright?
Alright. See, they know your name the minute you walk in. They have fish that you can keep as pets, both freshwater and saltwater, and a variety of freshwater plants. In an upcoming episode, we'll visit a warehouse that imports live fish and other aquatic creatures for human consumption. South Shore Tropical specializes in cool pets. Hey, this is John. Hey, so what do we have up here, John?
In this tank here are leopard geckos. Nice, easy, good reptile, beginner, great for the kids, easy to care for.
What about up here?
This one is a little more difficult to see. Yeah, there he is. It's a chameleon. The big thing about them is they're very slow moving, so their tongue actually will extend to like 4 to 6 inches out and zap the food. They don't even have to move.
What about this little guy?
Bearded dragon, another very popular reptile. Great with kids. They don't bite. Get a little large, 18 to 24 inches, but also a really good pet. One of the very few when they get large that they can still be handled.
What about this?
And in here we have a crested gecko who is hiding and probably will never see him. Another easy one. He's somewhere in there.
So this is James, and he's gonna tell us what's in this aquarium.
On this tank, this is a little variety of South American fish and some tinfoil barbs. Have some tiger stripes, silver dollars. These are different. These are black bar silver dollars. That's a really nice fish. And we have a couple of chocolate cichlids as well. A nice green sevrum.
And what kind of fish are these? Are these like all community fish, aggressive fish?
They're
or
semi-aggressive. They're central and mostly South American in here. There's a couple of barbs in here too, which are Asian. So it's kind of a mix, but we try to do all South American. The stripes, the orange and black stripes. Some nice angels swimming around up on top, along with the black arowana, which you don't see too often. That's this guy up here. He stays up on the surface. That's a really nice fish. This is where we keep some of our favorite fish.
How long you been here, James?
We've been doing this 21 years. In this location, 6 years.
What about these guys here?
These are discus in this tank. This is another South American tank. There's some different variety of discus, some nice angels, some marble angels mixed in. There's some live plants mixed in, some anubias and some Amazons also.
Cool. So do you guys only do freshwater?
No, we do freshwater and saltwater. The saltwater's on the other side. That's where Anthony is. He's putting out some saltwater fish right now.
Alright then, let's go say what's up to my boy Anthony.
And there's our friend Anthony.
Why, hello. How are you? My man.
So Anthony, tell us what's going on today. Today is fish day?
Today's fish day. We get deliveries in on Mondays and on Tuesdays. So what I'm doing is getting saltwater fish ready to acclimate. Into a couple of pails, and we set up a drip line, which everyone should be doing.
So how long do you acclimate them for?
I go anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and I keep an eye on how much water's filling up in each of the pails. When it gets a little bit too high, I will drain some water out, so it has a chance to re-drip continually again.
Awesome. Hey, so how long you guys been over here?
In this location, a little over 6 years now, I believe. Overall, like 22 years in business.
Awesome. So, what brought you into this type of world,
Yeah.
into the animal world?
Yeah, I always like the fish. Plus, I majored in biology, marine biology in college, so that has something to do with it.
Awesome. So, what kind of fish do we have here?
This is our marine section, all of our salt water. So, and then on this side we do have a couple of corals. We do need to get some more stuff in. Mostly soft corals on this region.
That's cool. So what kind of fish do we have up here?
Well, mostly smaller fish in the top row of tanks, which are essentially 30 gallons. Which are all drilled and plumbed for standpipes for a massive system that we use on it. So here you do see some green reefs, or green chromuses as people call them.
Who's that guy back there?
Little guy back there? That is a coral beauty angelfish. And everybody knows the Papua clowns.
So what about these guys, man?
Longhorn cow, blue-sided fairy wrasse, spotted puffer, again, some more damsels.
And could all these guys just live together in a tank?
Most could. You do have to keep an eye on certain fish that will be a little bit aggressive here and there, and you want to move them out. What I will do in store is keep an eye on them during the course of the evening now that they're here, and I will move fish from one tank to another if I see they're getting a little rambunctious. So I try to keep everybody nice, even and copacetic, so there's no problems during the course of the day or even the night when we're not here.
So how do you keep the temperature steady in here?
Everything's all centralized, so we do have a heating system for this main system in a back room where we keep it. It's running about 77 degrees right now, but the temperature of the shop is kind of warm, so we don't have to go too crazy on the heat here.
Awesome.
We're pretty lucky.
Hey, so again, come out, check out the shop, South Shore Tropicals. He's about to give you the address. We're right here in Lindenhurst.
127 West Hoffman Avenue, Lindenhurst.
Awesome. What's your phone number, just in case?
631-225-6794.
Awesome. Hey, these guys are some of the most helpful. These guys are some of the most helpful people I know in the industry, if not the most helpful. They've helped me put together various tanks for my daughter, as well as now for my uncle and myself, obviously. I've been doing this since I was 7. I can still learn something new. And this guy's the guy to come to, as well as John and James.
I hope you enjoyed the first show. Stay tuned. Got lots more in store for you guys. If you have any information you'd like to share, any comments, please do so. Subscribe and like the page. Just a quick note about the natural habitat that these animals live in. Many reef systems around the world are being impacted by wasteful emissions as well as pollution, in turn creating climate change. Let's do our part and help out wherever we can by reducing emissions, whether that means not driving cars often unless you really have to, and not supporting industries that create tons of waste.